Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We just made it back to our campsite where we're going to be checking out a awesome tent from Tesloid. This is the Tesloid Gen 2 camping tent. We're going to do a review of it. I'm going to take you guys all around it once we get it set up here. Just wanted to show how awesome it fits right in the front. Like you might be asking, what does it look like when it comes from the package? Are you actually going to be able to get it back in the package and back into the trunk? Absolutely. One of the first things we did when we got it was do a test setup. We set it up in our living room to make sure all the parts were there and get it all set up. But we wanted to see, after we rolled it up, if it would still fit in the trunk. And there it is. So right there in the trunk. I'm not going to do a big setup video for everybody because Tesloid has an awesome setup video on their channel, which I'll link to down below. So I'm going to do a little time lapse while we set it up. But I'd love to take you all around, show you all the features. So I'm going to get the camera set up. We're going to do a time lapse of us setting the tent up. And we'll be back after that. Hey guys, we got it set up. All in all, it really only took about 15 minutes to get the whole tent set up, get it attached to the Tesla. It's great. It looks super roomy. We're really excited to use it. I'm super sweaty out here. It's so humid, but that's nothing to do with setting up the tent. It's just because it's so humid out here, but couldn't have gone up easier. The instructions on Tesloid's website, the written instructions that come with it, just awesome. Really excited to get in there, kind of get our rest of our camping set up. But I want to give you guys a quick tour, a run around of what I think about the tent. Just initially, we'll talk about how it attaches to the car, and we'll be back once we kind of get it all set up with our stuff in it, so you can see how it all fits. Moving on just a little bit, I want to talk about how this tent actually attaches to the car. So around the entire back of the car, all the way even underneath the bumpers, there's a nice elastic, like an elastic kind of stretchy band that really kind of encapsulates the whole rear of the car, which we absolutely love. When looking at these tents, a lot of them didn't have this option, and you know, it was just on the ground. This keeps your entire, it's like a umbilical cord that just kind of surrounds the entire back of your car, which is super nice, and that's what we're looking for. As far as attachment points go, it attaches to your wheels right here, just right through the spokes, super sturdy. Then after that umbilical cord, or that kind of stretchy part all the way around, there's these awesome straps just to keep it cinched down and tight. And there's little kind of slots that goes through here and here. So it's super convenient, super tight, and super sturdy. It's not going anywhere, even in the wind. I think I'd trust this tent really well. Moving on up to the front windows here, and you can kind of see where it attaches up in the front. This whole kind of cover goes over the top of the car, and then it attaches around your side mirrors. So that's kind of your initial attachment point to the car to help kind of keep the tent sturdy, but then you just tighten it down and you're good to go. Moving to the inside of the tent now, I want to give you guys kind of an overview of how it attaches to the car from the inside, the kind of gaps, or lack thereof, of gaps, kind of around the outside of the car and how it attaches there, and kind of give you just another kind of overview, another look of the car. Now that we kind of have it set up with all of our camp stuff in here, how much room actually is there. So I'm going to turn the camera around and just kind of show you guys around while I'm talking about it. So the first thing I want to talk about is really how it attaches to the car. So as you can see, I showed this a little bit yesterday in the setup video, but I just wanted to go over it again, that it cinches all the way down and around the car. So there's no gap all the way under the bumper. And I love that. I think that's just an awesome feature. All the way around the outside, nice and secure. Little gap there, but the magnet that's helping attach to the car really, really helps keep that nice and secure. All the way over the top, no big deal with the tailgate. That's as high as it goes. It's all the way to the top. It's perfectly around the car. Same on the other side. You can see the charge port there. That's nice and zipped. No gaps along the bottom. Just really well designed overall. We have all the flaps open this morning so that you can kind of see, get some daylight in here. Nice hook feature at the top. And then here's kind of the floor space. A little sun sleeping there. We have a table with some of our goodies and snacks and clothes. Our door. That charge port that I talked about before for the extension cord comes right in there, the green extension cord, and then all your devices can be plugged in over there, and room for laundry. So when you're sleeping in here, there's so much room when you're sleeping in the Tesla. Lots and lots of room available for you to do whatever you need to do inside here. If you had a king mattress or a queen mattress in here, it would obviously take up more space, but most people who probably buy this tent are going to be sleeping in the Tesla. So what an awesome kind of convenience factor. And like I said, all of these doors open up. They all have the little ties at the top. Every door can open up, so you can have just the screen, or you can close it all the way so you have the privacy as well. Then you got 3 doors on each side, and you have the awesome port for your Tesla. So right down here is actually a super convenient port that I didn't read about on any of the website, is your extension cord access. It's a little zipper pocket down in the bottom here, which you can throw in an extension cord. When we get to the inside overview, I'll show you that, but it's amazing just to have a nice little spot low to the ground, put in your extension cord, have a power strip to plug in all your devices. That's how we camp. If you're camping off grid, you don't need this, no problem, you zip it up, but it's a super nice option to have. And continuing to talk about the access to the tent on this side, you can't really see it too much on camera, but I'm going to show you, is you have a great big kind of zippered area to access your Tesla charge port. How cool is that? You have right access here to plug in anything you need. And we have it plugged into our camp power over here that comes with our campsite. So it's awesome. And again, using this, the convenience of it is unmatched when camping with like a Tesla tent. And you just zip it up, kind of right around your charge port. Great access, no problems there. So we're finally getting ready to pack up and head out here for our last, after the last day of camping. We're going to show you guys how quickly you can actually drive the car away from the tent if you actually wanted to leave the car or leave the tent freestanding. So all I've done right now is I've just closed the trunk, closed the hatchback on the trunk there. Works just fine. We're going to quickly undo the mirror straps, the rim straps, and the straps around the back, and we'll show you how fast you can do it. So real quick, let's do this. That part. Straps around the wheels. And the one strap around the actual back part. This should all come with a little Dewey. And then one little part around the car. And that should be it. Tent's completely freestanding still. I'm going to get in and move forward a few feet. There's an actual zipper on the inside, so you can close that door and just back up to it when you want to come back. Piece of cake. The last thing I'll show you guys is this is where the Tesla attaches. So you can see it's a different door than any of the other 3 side doors. That one behind me and the one we've been using. But then you can easily see this is where the Tesla attaches. It's not attached to the tent anymore. And honestly, this would make a great tent if you just wanted to use it freestyle. Well, that's kind of our review of the Tesloid Gen 2 camping tent. Of all the research I did, I think this is one of the most high quality and mostly sought after tents that I could find for camping in a Tesla Model Y. We really enjoyed it our first night. It has plenty of space for what we're looking for. Great quality construction, great price. Tesloid's an awesome company to work with. So I'll have the link to this tent down in the description so you can check it out yourself. But just really happy with it overall. If you have any questions at all about the tent, about our camping experience in it, let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Really happy to share this with you guys, and appreciate you all coming back. Remember to subscribe if you want to see more Tesla content. Thanks, guys.